Hi YouTube! Today we're gonna look over my Starn Deck because I just upgraded it and I think minus like 2 cards that I want for this deck, I don't think that I'm gonna upgrade this again. And the reason why I don't have the 2 other cards in here is because nobody has them. So I'm making this video because I am finally getting around to putting them in here. I don't know if I don't think I've done a video on this deck before, but I just got dual shot, and then I did have another Rawl in here. The other Rawl, I can't remember what his name is. Oh, it's the Caller of Storms. I had this one in here before because it's just all I had, but I got this one instead, the Storm Conduit. So I put him in here now. I just think it synergizes better than the other Rawl because he has the passive of whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 1 damage to the opponent, and it helps with the top decking. I get to look at my top of my library and be like, yeah, there's a land on top. I already have. It's turn 6. I have 7 lands, or whatever the case is. If I haven't missed a land drop, I don't need the land. I'll put it on the bottom, and And then the -2 is a copy effect, which is pretty lit. You do. What is it? Tectonic Hazard. You -2 him. Yeah. You -2 Rawl. You cast him for 1, and then you get to copy it. Do 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. So hopefully you have Torbran out, and hopefully you have, what is it, Mechanized Warfare. You have all your combo pieces. The 1 damage turns into 3. Mechanized Warfare turns it into 4. And then Torbran turns it into 6. You just shit out 6 damage twice to each creature your opponent controls and each opponent. That's pretty fucking lit, if I say so myself. Frantic. Did I spell this right? No, I'm stupid. Okay, Frantic Search. Frantic Search, card draw, kind of needed in a deck like this. You want to hit your big sorceries, you want to hit your big instants, you want to get your mana barbs out or something like that. So you just have your tappers on the floor here, and then you play mana barbs because you can, you have card draw, and then you just sit back and watch people waste their crap on you. Waste their removal spells, waste whatever it is, just to get your stuff on the floor. And then you're just like,
I do have a new ketchup.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it was in my cupboard.
Okay, sorry. The next one on the list is Fire Spitter Whelp. I bought one because I thought I didn't have one, and then I looked through my foundations because I found out it was in foundations, and I was like, well, shit. Well, but it was only like, it was a cheap card, so I didn't really care. Ooh, I like this card. I got to use this last time I played this deck. The Playful Shove. Same thing with Rawl. If you really don't like something that's on the board and you want to kill it, you just copy it, and hopefully, at the very least, you have your guy out. You have this guy out, you have your commander out, and you can just shit out 6 damage for 2 mana. So pretty good, I think. This guy is just another tapper. He has haste though, which is pretty cool. Prodigal Pyromancer, where's he at? He's just another tapper, you know. Serum Visions? Yeah. This is not the printing that I have. So we'll switch it here. This is the one I have, I think. Just draw a card and scry 2. So you get to draw your card, and then you get to look at the next 2 of your library, so you get to control what happens with your deck. So Prodigal Sorcerer. This guy's just another tapper. This is the version that I have. This is kind of funny. The white border, old man looking version. I think it's funny looking. Arcane Denial. I did not spend $2.29 on that. That's kind of nuts. But yeah, I can't remember. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 counter spells in this deck, which is pretty mean. We got Divination in here. Yeah. Just another card draw spell for 3. You know, it's kind of expensive, but I kind of didn't want to pay a bunch of money for the other ones. So, and then we got a Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Yay! This is not the printing that I have. I kind of want to switch that. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, I did not pay that much for it. Which one is it? I know I got a really cheap version of it. I think it was this one. I don't know. I think it was that one. That looks familiar. I think that was it. But yeah, those are all of the new cards, guys. I did have a lot more creatures in here, but I took a bunch of them out, I think. I added Tybalt here because, you know, I think with a big problem with decks like this where you just shit out damage, you know, for doing not a whole lot. I think a big problem with these decks is that, oh well, your opponent's just going to gain the life back somehow. You know, maybe they're playing green, maybe they're playing white, you know, whatever the instance is. You know, because more than likely, if you're playing with your buddies and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna play red blue today, and they're just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna play green, or I'm gonna play white, or you know, so. Or, you know, some black players, they're just like, yeah, I'm going to throw an Exsanguinate out, like, towards the end. And it's like, okay, yeah, you make me lose like 15 or 20 health, but you don't gain any of that back. You can't if Tybalt's out on the field. So, there are some mean cards in here, like, this is kind of mean. Anything like this, where it's just like, yeah, whenever you cast a spell that isn't a creature, trigger. Trigger off a Starn. Razorkin Needlehead. I finally got him to play last time I played him, and it was mean. Don't put this card in any decks, dude. It's mean. You will be public enemy number 1. Same with this card. This popped off last time I played it. 3 or less deals 3 damage to people if Starn's out on the field. Holy shit. People will be doing that. You know how many mana rocks cost 3 or less? You know how many card draw spells cost 3 or less? Insane. I don't don't think there's anything else. I did put Gimli in here. I had him in my binder, and I was like, wait, this kind of works, doesn't it? If I'm, let's say you have Gimli out on the field, and then blazing volley, and you wipe half their board. Oh, you had 6 creatures, and now 4 of them are dead? Yeah, take an extra 12 damage, bro, to yourself. That's nuts. I put a lot more instant and sorceries in than I had last time. I think total sorceries was like 4 or 5, and my instances were like 8, and I was like, yeah, no, I should be doing way more. I did put Electrolyze in here. I thought Electrolyze was really cool. I did want to put a different card in here. I got this one. This one looks cool. I like this art style a lot. I put this one in here. But yeah, I like that. This I also use this to copy with raw. I I raw copied this, I think, or maybe I dual strike copied this. I can't remember. But yeah, my buddy, he had done like 30 something damage to someone, and I was like, yeah. And then in response, the guy who took 30 something damage wiped everyone's board, and I was like, and then on my turn, I had just enough mana to play my commander and then pop this with dual strike on. I foretold it like the turn beforehand, and it was a good thing I did. And then yeah, I played my commander, played the foretell cost, and then the guy who had done 30 some damage to him, he was just gonna come back because he had like tokens or something, and the board wipe didn't deal with tokens, and the tokens had lifelink, and I was like, yeah. And he had a Sorin out, and I was like, oh, that's gonna, if we want to win, this is gonna be a problem. We have to kill the Sorin, and I got it to where he couldn't ult it, so I did like, I foretold this, so I did one to hit, one to Sorin, and then one to him directly, and then I copied and did the same thing. So I think I did 6 damage to the Sorin, and it was gonna ult because it was at, I can't remember which Sorin it was. I think it was this one, to be honest. He was he was at 6, or he was at 7, and I brought it down to, no, he had it at 8 because I think it had 2 left when I did a bunch of damage to it. So yeah, that kind of popped off. I was really happy about that. I finally got to play Mana Barbs last time I played this deck, and it was mean. At the end, I had Razorkin Needlehead up like half the game, and everyone was pissed off at me. And then I played, like, last 3 turns of the game, I played Mana Barbs, and the game was just over. Everyone went from like 25 health, because they had done a shit ton of damage to me. I was like at 10 life or something. And then, like, I played Mana Barbs on my turn, and everyone was at like 20, 21, 22. All went down to like 12. And I was like, yeah. I had a lot of fun playing this deck last time I played it. So this is probably my best deck so far, and it's probably my favorite right now. So, but yeah, that is Starman 2.0, guys. If you want, this is my Mox field. You can check that out. You can check out all the other decks I have. I'm probably gonna post another video soon. I'm gonna make a pirate deck, I think. I got some cards sitting right here next to me, and I'm gonna put them in real quick, and then I think I'm gonna make a video of me putting them in. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.